So a few videos back, the bolt fell off the clutch below the engine, and I drove by it in the driveway when I was mowing, and I thought, well, that's strange. It must have fell off, but everything's still running. Well, a little bit further, the clutch dropped enough to actually shut it down, and then I realized what it was. I should have probably stopped at that point and looked. It was super hot too, though. I picked it up and it was very hot. So when I put it back together, there's a couple videos on that. That was tricky because it got marred a little bit, but I got it back in. And I released the tension to get the belt back on, but I was a little lazy and did not pull the guides. So I thought, well, as long as I didn't release the tension all the way, just a little bit, enough to get it on the clutch. So I thought everything should be good. Well, it turns out it had popped off this one right here. And then when I started up, I put some major wear on that belt. It still ran. I still mowed the lawn 1 time and a half, and then it broke. So here we are, brand new. And now I had never changed that belt, and I had bought it secondhand, so I don't know. But I'm sure what I did put the end to it. So it's really easy to put on. This time I pulled the guides, of course. Definitely thing to do. I like to just clamp on with the lock pliers and release the spring. So you basically it's pretty easy when you think about it. The ones that drive the blades are V-shaped. So they're all V-shaped. There's 3 of them on the deck. And then the others are flat. So they go against the back side of the belt, and they're just to build the tension or to keep the belt running in the right way. So that one's released right now, and the other 2 are stable. So there's only one that releases the tension. So I'm not sure if I can do this one-handed. Probably can. I'm just going to pull that. Yeah, I think I'm going to have 2 hands here. I might slip. Okay, so I'm going to put that back on. It is tight. There's no question. It's tight. But I think it'll go. And there's other methods too. You can watch some videos on YouTube and find some other methods. But I'm pretty sure this one's going to work because I did it before. And then I'm going to put the guides back in. There was a lot of dirt in, well, it's basically ground up grass in here. So I guess the only way to really clean them is to pull the guides. So I probably should do that once in a while. Otherwise, everything else seems okay. So I think we'll be up and running here in a few minutes. And maybe I'll take the blades off and sharpen them. I've been saying that, but I haven't done it in about 1.5 years. So I probably should do that. Okay, let's get it back together. Get the guides back on. Get that spring, after we get that spring on.